I think that Meek learned a lot from that situation too, you know, because I had a lot of anger and hate for him because of the way he handled the breakup publicly.
In hip-hop, we hear about rappers dating other rappers all the time, but sometimes the relationships nobody expects become the ones fans remember the most. From rappers dating fellow artists to relationships that surprised millions of fans, some of these romances became a major part of their stories. Here are 5 female rappers who had some of the most unexpected celebrity relationships. Nicki Minaj. When people think about Nicki Minaj's dating history, one of the most talked about relationships is her relationship with Meek Mill. Nicki and Meek were already 2 of the biggest names in hip-hop when they started dating in 2015. The relationship quickly became a major celebrity story. They appeared together publicly, supported each other's music, and even collaborated on songs. For a while, they looked like one of hip-hop's biggest power couples, but the relationship didn't last. By early 2017, Nicki and Meek had broken up. The breakup became even more interesting because both artists continued making music and fans started analyzing their lyrics, looking for references to their relationship.
I think that Meek learned a lot from that situation too, you know, because I had a lot of anger and hate for him because of the way he handled the breakup publicly.
Nicki eventually moved on and later married Kenneth Petty, but her relationship with Meek remains one of the most memorable romances in modern hip-hop. Cardi B's relationship history has also been heavily connected to hip-hop, but her relationship with Offset became one of the most unpredictable in the music industry. Cardi and Offset secretly married in 2017 before their relationship became public. At the time, both were rising stars. Cardi was becoming one of the biggest female rappers, while Offset was already a major part of Migos. Together, they became one of rap's most famous couples, but their relationship was far from simple. They separated, reconciled, and went through several very public ups and downs. They also have children together, which made the situation even more complicated. In 2024, Cardi publicly confirmed that she and Offset were heading toward divorce.
This is breaking news. Cardi B has filed for divorce from Offset.
Shorty ain't my shorty.
Now, the latest rumors that he cheated, they said that was not the straw that broke the camel's back for Cardi B.
And although their relationship changed, their years together became a huge part of Cardi's public story. It's a perfect example of how, in celebrity relationships, love, music, and fame can become impossible to separate. Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion's relationship with rapper Pardi Fontaine became another major hip-hop romance. The two started dating publicly around 2020, and their relationship quickly became a fan favorite. Pardi supported Megan during an extremely difficult period, and the couple often appeared together. They also collaborated musically, including the song Butterflies. For a while, Megan and Pardi seemed like one of the more private couples in modern hip-hop, but eventually, the relationship ended. Their breakup became public, and fans began connecting Megan's later music with what she had experienced personally. What made this relationship interesting wasn't just the celebrity status, it was the timing. Megan was going through major changes in her personal life while also becoming one of the biggest female rappers in the world, so her relationship with Pardi became part of that important chapter in her career. Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim's dating history has included some of the biggest names in hip-hop, but one of her most talked-about relationships was with rapper the Notorious B.I.G. Before Biggie became one of the biggest rappers in history, he and Lil' Kim became romantically involved. Kim was originally part of Biggie's junior MAFIA circle, and he became an important mentor and influence on her early career. Their relationship was complicated because music, romance, and Biggie's personal life were all connected. Kim later spoke openly about how important Biggie was to her development as an artist. After Biggie's death in 1997, his influence remained deeply connected to Lil' Kim's story. Their relationship is remembered.
Biggie was the type of person to motivate you. He always wanted anyone to succeed. He always wanted everybody to have a better life for themselves.
Not simply as a celebrity romance, but as part of the history of 1990s hip-hop. Doja Cat. and finally, Doja Cat. Unlike some of the other names on this list, Doja's dating life has often been surrounded by intense online attention. One of her more notable public relationships was with singer and YouTuber Jawny, whose real name is Johnny Utah. The two met after Doja discovered his music, and they eventually began dating around 2019. The relationship attracted attention because of how quickly Doja's career was growing. At the time, she was moving from internet popularity toward becoming a major mainstream artist, but the relationship didn't last very long. Doja later confirmed that they had broken up and continued focusing on her music. The interesting part is how different their public images were. Doja was becoming known for her unpredictable, internet-driven personality, while Jawny was known primarily for his music and online presence. Their relationship showed just how quickly Doja's personal life could become part of her public image, and that's what makes celebrity relationships so interesting. Sometimes they become part of the music, sometimes they become part of the headlines, and sometimes they simply become a chapter in an artist's story. Thanks for watching.